everybody, welcome to my channel. This is your boy Mars. Today I got a really nice video to show you guys because I ended up making a quarter-mile track and wanted to see which are the fastest cars that I have in my garage. So I have the top 5 fastest cars here, starting off from the slowest to the fastest. And as you guys see in the background, I got the legendary Jesco here. Really quick top speed vehicle. But it's actually amongst the 5, it's actually the slowest. Reasoning why is, we're looking at a quarter mile now, so it's a lot about quick acceleration and getting it to that quarter mile the quickest. So you guys might be surprised at what cars I have. You guys might not. You guys might know or not. Who knows? But like always, guys, everybody new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. And let's get right to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the full builds for all of them. And I'm going to show you guys the tunes for all of them. And also how to launch all of them in the quarter mile. Also, I'm going to show you guys my quarter mile track. So you guys can bring your cars out. See what cars, what y'all doing with your cars. And also, if everybody that has my Instagram, mars.tuning, to join my Instagram, send me videos of what you guys are doing with these cars. But yeah, let's get right to it, guys. We got the Jesco in the background here with my shark paint job. This is my Supreme shark paint job that I designed. Really like it. Just like it. I've been having it since Horizon 4. So let's go right over here to the upgrades, custom upgrades, guys. Let's go right over here. As you can see, I made the vehicle all-wheel drive. It needs to be all-wheel drive to have that quick acceleration. Besides that, let's go right over here to the build, and all you can do is a turbo upgrade here on it. So we get 1600 horsepower, 11 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2900 pounds there. Let's go right over here. We got rally on the suspension. The soft rally suspension is very good for drag racing. It's smooth. It releases the car really good from acceleration, lifts the car front and drops the rear there. Distributes that power very good. And of course, you got to fully weight reduct the cars. Let's go right over here. We got the stock on the transmission. Then we have race on the drive line. And then we have race on that diff there. Let's go right to the tires, guys. So on the tires, we have drag tires. Make sure to use these drag tires. And don't forget to not use these. These semi-slicks are not as grippy as the drag. Let's go right over here. We got full width in the front at 295s. And then we have full width in the rear at 355s. Might be faster if you get it with the smaller front tire. Let's go right over here to the wheels. Make sure to grab whatever wheels you guys like that are super light with it. I got these wheels on there looking really cool. And that's it. If you guys want to drop some spacers, go ahead. Personally did not put any spacers on it. And let's go right to the tune, man. I'd like to show you guys the tune here. Setup 1515 1.20 to 60 2.2. 0 to 100 traps like in the 280s. And here we go with the gearing. We got final drive at 310, first gear 485, second gear 235, third gear 159, and topping out in fourth gear at 113. Almost all these cars, I think, yeah, all of them are going to be 4-gear speed here on the quarter mile. So really neat on that end. Besides that, zero everything out in 7. 1 in 1, or slam it all the way front and back. And then we got all the way stiff in the front, so just max it out stiff, all the way slammed in the rear there, and then raised all the way up, dropped all the way in the back there. Then we got 2022 and 2, everything towards speed, so we can get that top in there. We're not doing no cornering, so we don't need this to go. Make sure to put it towards speed. Nothing with this, and 100 0 100 0 and 80. So that is it. Alrighty, so let's go right over here. I'm gonna show you guys my festival here. Let's go to solo. Let's go to my blueprint here. So this is it, guys. This is it. So let's see if I can click there. There it is, guys. My share code 135680 So this is my little quarter mile here. It's almost right at it. It's just a little tiny hair longer, but it's really nice for you guys to see all the times y'all hitting with your cars. Real quick, some of the cars that were doing some really cool numbers was like the RTR, the Dart, the Corolla. We got the Avaya, the NSX. I mean, some of these cars are doing some real nice numbers. But yeah, let's go right in here, guys, and let's show you guys what I do with the settings and how to launch it and how do I drive the cars. And then I'm gonna show you guys my quickest time, and then we're gonna go to the next following car. So let's start it up here. Really cool. So here we go. This is my little track here. I got the fence all up, looking really cool. Looking really cool. So first things first, go to difficulty. And here we go, guys. These are my settings. Make sure to have the same settings as me. Steering has to be on standard. Everything else turned off. Manual with clutch is a must, guys. It's really good for top end speeds. Even though the cars, some of the cars here, most of the cars here are paddle shifts, manual with clutch is really good. Besides that, everything else, the drive line, turn it off. Everything else, damage, no damage, blah blah. All these stuff there. Let's go to the control. This is the second most important thing, is the launch. You have to use layout 9, guys. Layout 9 is the best launch to do. That changes your configuration on the controller to A being the gas, and it gives you a way of shifting from A, or shifting from shifting from launch from first gear to second gear without pressing down the clutch. So it's a really cool way of launching your cars. Really nice. So put those two things on there and let's start it up. So I got the gas press all the way out. First gears are really short on all the cars. As you see, that was a boggy launch, boggy second gear. I didn't let that first gear tap a couple more times. So initially, see what we got here. We did a 7-4. So initially, what you want to do is bounce that first gear just a slight bit, you're gonna hear it bounce like about 2 times. Then when you transition to second gear, your second gear should not bog on you. Your second gear should be also pretty short, and then that's how you know you're having a pretty decent pass there. So I think my quickest on this car is like a 7-3, like that. There you go, something like that. Looks pretty good. Shift to fourth and you're done. So the quarter mile is really quick with these cars, super fast cars. There you go, guys. 7-3. I'm gonna post up my quickest time, and yeah. And here we go, guys, at number 4, got the Rimac, man. You guys know that this electric car is super quick. And it's been quick for some time since Horizon 4, and it still is super quick. So making it the number 4 fastest quarter mile car, we got the Rimac back here, the 2019 Concept 2. Let's go right over here to the upgrades, custom upgrades, and all you can do is just like suspension stuff. So we're going to have that rally on the suspension. Besides that, just slap in all this other stuff on here, making a weight reduction there. So we got 1800 horsepower, 1600 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 35. Pretty heavy, but it still moves really good there. No roll cage on there. And let's go right over here. Let's put that there. Everything stock there, as you guys see. And let's go right over here to the tires. Drag on the tires. Let's go right over here. Full width in the front at 305s. Full width in the rear at 345s. And then whatever wheels you guys like that are super light, drop in those wheels on there. Besides that, sizes, leave it alone. No need to go bigger on the size. If you guys want to do some spacers. And that is it. What else we got? We got spoilers on here. We got nothing really. This is all just Forza stuff, so we're not going to put none of that. And let's go over here to the tune, guys. We got 55 in the front, 15 in the rear, 1.0, 0 to 60, 2.9, 0 to 100. Traps 206. The reason why it's trapping 206 is because I have it for 2 speeds on here, and it's only for the quarter mile. So this is the quarter mile here. We got 330 final drive. First gear is 265, and second gear is 1.51. Everything else zeroed out in 6.5, 1 and 1. Stiff in the front, slammed all the way in the back there. Raised all the way in the front, dropped all the way in the back. Then we got 12.7, 13.4, and then 2 and 2. Nothing with this or this. 100, 0, 100, 0, and 80. So that is it. Let's bring it outside, and we'll see what we do with the times on it. Alrighty, guys. So at number 3, we got the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. Really, really nice, quick car, especially in the half a mile. But this thing in the quarter mile, they didn't beat the other two cars. But the reason why, I mean, this car is super fast, and I mean, probably you guys dialing out, you can guys bounce around this car and the next two cars because they are all pretty close in times. So yeah, let's get right to it, guys. Let's go right to the upgrades, custom upgrades. I'm gonna show you guys the build, what I did to it. Slap in this 6.5 liter V12, gives you 1500 horsepower, 11 foot-pounds of torque, only weighs 2,200 pounds. Wow. Make sure to leave it all, make it all-wheel drive, and then put in the twin turbos on there. Let's go right over here and let's just fully build it. So we're just gonna put everything on here. Race, very easy and simple. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And then now let's go right over here. As you guys see, we got the rally, of course, and full weight reducted on there. Let's go over here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then tires, of course, drag tires. Make sure to put those drag tires on there. No width in the front, 245s. And then full width in the rear at 365s. Really wide tires there in the back. And again, any wheels you guys like that are super light, make sure to put some super light wheels on it. And that is it. I think you can take off I think it has a spoiler on there. Yep, you can take it off to reduce some weight. As you guys see, you can reduce some weight from the spoiler that the car comes with, even though it looks pretty cool. And that is it. Let's go right to the tune, guys. I'd like to show you guys the tunes. You guys can adjust it, do whatever you want with it. We've got 1.80 to 60, 3.30 to 100, traps 288, 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. And here we go, guys. 220, 5.60, 280, 205, 150. It's going to be a 4-gear speed there. Really cool there. Let's go zeroed everything out in 7, 1 and 1, soft and soft. Lifted all the way in the front, dropped all the way in the rear. Then we got 2020, 2 and 2. Nothing with this all the way towards speed because it has, I guess, a front downforce there. So make sure to go to speed so you can get the top end speed. Nothing with this, and 100, 0, 100, 0, and 80. So now let me go show you guys the quickest time I've done with this car, and then we can go to that number 2 car. And alrighty, guys, at number 2, we got the McLaren F1 GT. I know you guys knew that this car was going to be on here. Really slick car. This thing was a monster in Horizon 4, and it's super quick still. Just look at it. I mean, how aerodynamic this thing is. Put some really a lot of horsepower in it. Don't weigh as much. Of course, you're gonna get some good, nice top end speeds there. So this car makes it a number 2. Super fast. Let's go into the build. Upgrades over here. Let's go custom upgrades. And in here, let's go to the engines. You can make it all-wheel drive. That's the best way of doing it. Got 14 horsepower. 14. That's it. 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. 21. Man, this thing weighs even lower. Make sure to slap in the twin turbos there to get that horsepower, and fully loaded up. So make sure to put everything on here. Erase. There we go. Just put everything on here. Very cool. Just like you guys see. There we go. Now let's go over here. What we got? There we go. Rally, of course. No roll cage. And full weight reduction. And then over here, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now let's go right over here. We got drag tires. Make sure to put those drag tires 285s in the front, and then we got 355s in the rear. And then any wheels you guys like that are light, got these on here. Really light wheels. That is it. They didn't do nothing with the spoilers or any of that stuff. They didn't put any of stuff on there. And let's go right to the tune, guys. So here we go. We got 16 and 15, 1.3, 69, 2.799, 264 top end speed there. Let's go over here. We got 220, 505, 260, 188, and 138. 4th gear. Zero everything out in 7, 1 and 1. Stiff all the way in the front, slammed all the way in the rear. then raised all the way at 4.3, and then almost dropped all the way at 3.5. 2020 and 2.5, 2.5. Nothing with this or this. 100, 0, 100, 0, and 82, guys. So that is it. That is it. Hope you guys like it. Let me show you guys the quickest time I've done with it. And here it is, guys. The number one car is an SUV, the fastest SUV in any Horizon game. This is the X5M Forza Edition, man. This thing, 60 foot like no tomorrow, and making it the eighth of a mile and the quarter mile very, very, very quick, beating the rest of the cars there consistently. This thing is way consistent with it. The other ones were, of course, catch up in the half a mile. But this thing in the quarter mile or eighth of a mile is super nice. The squats in the back end there. Oh man, making it the number one quickest car there. So let's go and let me show you guys the upgrades build. Let's get right in here. Let's go, and we got the 2011 BMW X5M Forza Edition. Let's go right over here. As you guys see, the car comes all-wheel drive, or SUV comes all-wheel drive, and we're going to slap in the twin turbos on there. And then right over here to the build, of course, load it all the way up. And then we got 1900 horsepower. Sheesh. And then 11 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2,900 pounds. And that is super light for an SUV. Sheesh. Make sure to put the rally on the suspension. And then right over here, we got stock on there. And then we got stock on there. And now let's go right over here. We got drag tires. Make sure to put these drag tires. Do not put nothing else. And then go-aways, any wheels you guys like that are super light, make sure to put those on there. And that is it. Nothing with the size. Left it alone. Leave those sizes alone there. And that is it. Let's go right over here to the tune. 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. 3.2, 0 to 60. Thing is all out of whack. Super out of whack. So don't even look at the 0 to 60 there. That thing. We got 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. Here goes the gearing, guys. 320, 445, 225, 162, 118. That is it. 4 gears there, making it super quick with that first to second gear transition. Zero everything out in 7. 1 and 1. Stiff in the front at 520, dropped all the way, and then raised all the way, and then slammed in the back. So initially that power squats there to the rear. 2020, 2 and 2. Nothing. Oh yeah, make sure to put this towards speed. This thing has some arrow on here. Make sure to put it towards speed so you can get that top in. Nothing with this. 100, 0, 100, 0, and 75. Heck yeah. So yeah, hope you guys like the video, man. Subscribe, enjoy, and yeah, guys, here goes my fastest, quickest time with this car. And I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye now.